Fight against COVID-19 intensifies in India as recovery rate nears 63%. Active cases stand at 2,83,407. Maharashtra death toll crosses 10,000 mark. Drugs body clears itolizumab injection for emergency use among COVID patients. Bollywood superstar Amitabh Bachchan and his actor son Abhishek Bachchan test COVID-19 positive and admitted to hospital in Mumbai. Several states announced lockdown for next few days to contain the spread of COVID-19. Complete lockdown from Monday and Tuesday in Shillong, while lockdown extended in Itanagar till 20th of July. Lockdown in Guwahati extended by another week till 19th of July. Complete lockdown announced in Bengaluru urban and rural from 14th to 22nd July. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar says de-escalation and disengagement of troops at the LAC by India and China is a work in progress. Speaking at India Global Week, the minister says India's multi-pronged approach to handle COVID-19 has enabled it to remain low in terms of fatality rate. Many states in the country face flood fury as several rivers flowing above the danger mark. Thousands of hectares of land inundated. Rivers in Assam continue to be in spate after 4 days of continuous rainfall. NDRF teams deployed in many locations. Met Department predicts more rainfall in many states. Both accused in Kerala gold smuggling case, Swapna Suresh and Sandeep Nair, detained by National Investigation Agency in Bengaluru. Initial probe reveals that gold smuggled into India may be used to fund terror activities against India. And in international news, breaking long deadlock, the United States Security Council approves aid to Syria through one border crossing from Turkey. The UN describes aid as a lifeline for Syrians in the country's northwest. Good morning. You're watching DD News and I'm Preeti presenting the Bulletin. Our top story first. Fight against COVID-19 pandemic has intensified in India. Drug Controller General of India has given the nod for restricted emergency use of itolizumab for moderate to severe COVID-19 patients. The trend of progressive increase in the number of recovered COVID-19 patients continues as recovery rate nears 63%. A series of proactive, preemptive and coordinated measures have been taken by the centre and the state governments for containment and prevention of COVID-19. Coupled with effective implementation of containment zones, surveillance activities, timely diagnosis and effective clinical management of COVID-19 cases, the cumulative total number of recovered cases among COVID-19 patients has crossed the 5 lakh mark. The cumulative figure of recovered cases among COVID-19 patients stands at 5,15,385. Consequently, the recovery rate is 62.78%. There are 2,83,407 active cases and all are under active medical supervision. At the national level, the case total fatality rate has further dropped to 2.63%. Now, this is lower than the fatality rates observed in many other countries in the world. Total fatalities stand at 22,123. The recent policy changes like allowing all registered medical practitioners to recommend testing for COVID-19 and introduction of rapid antigen point-of-care testing along with RT-PCR has substantially bolstered the COVID-19 tests in the country. So far, 1,13,07,002 samples have been tested through collective public and private labs under ICMR's diagnostic network of 1,180 labs in the country. While those in the public sector have appreciably increased to 841 labs, the number of private labs has also been strengthened to a total of 339. As on today, the test per million, that is TPM for the country, stands at 8,193. With 1,781 new cases, Delhi's tally of confirmed COVID-19 cases now stands at 1,10,921. In the last 24 hours, the Delhi government's health department recorded 2,998 fresh recoveries. Total patients recovered in Delhi stood at 87,692. The silver lining is that the recovery rate is around 79.05%. In the last 24 hours, 34 more COVID-19 related deaths were reported, taking the total death toll to 3,334. Maharashtra COVID death toll crossed 10,000 mark with 223 fatalities reported during the last 24 hours. Total fatalities in Maharashtra so far stand at 10,116. Fresh 8,139 patients reported, which took the toll of total cases to 2,46,600, and newly 4,360 patients have been cured. The total number of patients cured and discharged from the hospital stand at 13,6,985 among the COVID-19 cases. Total active patients are 99,202. And after some staff members of Raj Bhavan tested positive for coronavirus, Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshari has gone into precautionary isolation. Some more test results are awaited. And megastar Amitabh Bachchan and his son Abhishek Bachchan on Saturday said that they had tested positive for COVID-19. Both of them are at Nanavati Hospital and they shared their health update on Twitter last night. I have tested COVID positive and have been shifted to hospital. This was tweeted by Amitabh Bachchan, and he was informing authorities family and staff have undergone tests. The results are awaited. All those who have been in close proximity to me in the last 10 days are requested to please get themselves tested. Amitabh Bachchan is stable with mild symptoms and is currently admitted in the isolation unit of the hospital. After both the father and son actor duo shared this update, many fans and colleagues from the film industry posted their best wishes for the star, who is one of India's most loved and best-known actors. Akshay Kumar replied to Amitabh Bachchan's tweet and says that he is praying for his speedy recovery. Veteran actor Anupam Kher tweeted that, respected Amitabh Bachchan, you have overcome every difficulty in your life with your morals. I and the entire nation are confident that you will return home safely and healthily victorious from the battle of Corona. We pray with you all this. Actor Boman Irani praised the megastar and said that you are a fighter. Get well soon. Cricket legend Sachin Tendulkar also posted his good wishes. Take care, Amitji, praying for your good health and quick recovery. Maharashtra Health Minister Rajesh Tope tweeted a video and said that Amitabh Bachchan and Abhishek Bachchan are asymptomatic but stable and responding well to the treatment at the hospital.
महानायक अमिताभ बच्चन आणि श्री Abhishek Bachchan.
Amitabh Bachchan and his son Abhishek Bachchan underwent antigen test based on their symptoms. Both have tested positive and having old cough and fever. Their other family members, Jaya Bachchan, Aishwarya Rai, have also been tested and their results will come on Sunday. As Bachchan ji has specifically said in his tweet that all those who came in contact with him in past 5-7 days should get tested and quarantine themselves. Pray to God that Amitabh Bachchan ji recovers soon.
Former Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has also expressed his good wishes on Twitter, and I quote him, he wished speedy recovery to Amitabh Bachchan after the latter confirmed that he has tested positive for COVID-19. Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan also wished the megastar speedy recovery and also said that I join the whole nation in wishing you a quick recovery. After all, you are the idol of millions in this country, an iconic superstar. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar also tweeted and wished the Bollywood actor speedy recovery. And our correspondent Yogesh Sheetal is joining us to get us more on that. Yogesh, grim news coming in from the state of Maharashtra. The total death toll has crossed 10,000 in the state, as also we see megastar Amitabh Bachchan and his son admitted to hospital as they've tested positive for COVID-19. First of all, let us know the current situation in the state when we talk of the COVID-19 situation.
Right, Pretty, as far as COVID-19 situation which is currently prevailing in Maharashtra, let me tell you that yesterday we had witnessed the highest spike. In fact, more than 8,000 cases were reported yesterday, and as you also rightly said that more than 10,000 cases have been reported in Maharashtra from Maharashtra across the state. Especially in Mumbai, we have been witnessing since the day one that Mumbai is the worst affected area as far as COVID-19 is concerned. The spread, the containment zones, the policies have been have been a concern, and the BMC and also the state government have been taking a number of steps, and not only in Mumbai, but also if we just talk precisely about the outer skirts like Thane or Kalyan or New Mumbai. So there are a number of steps that have been taken, but the numbers as of now has been a concern. Now coming to the other news, the situation of Amitabh Bachchan as of now, we are at the Nanavati hospital as of now, and we know that last night he was admitted after he complained of breathing problems, and now he's being treated. Union State Health Minister Rajesh Tope and also State Home Minister Anil Deshmukh, LOP, Devendra Fadnavis, all political leaders and all celebrities have also expressed their good wishes. Now, what we have been told by the hospital administration that his situation is stable, his oxygen level is stable, and currently, the doctors' team are already monitoring the situation, keeping a close tab on the developments about his health. And now coming to different part, the PMC has already planned to sanitize his both houses and also office premises, and also they are tracing the people. They may have contacted with them in the last few days. So currently all the measures are being taken, and the situations as of now in Mumbai as far as COVID is concerned is definitely very challenging for the administration, and we are waiting for the next medical bulletin by the hospital administration. Then we would be able to get to know exactly the clear picture of about his health. Yeah.
All right, Yogesh, thank you so much for joining us with those inputs. That was our correspondent Yogesh Sheetal telling us that it is challenging for the administration there in Maharashtra when we talk of the current COVID-19 situation in the state. Also, he tells us that as of now, both Amitabh Bachchan and Abhishek Bachchan are stable, and the next medical health bulletin is expected. We'll keep you updated with the health of the mega star and his son, but as of now, they are both stable. And let's get to the current situation in Rajasthan now. With rising cases of COVID-19, Rajasthan government has sealed the state border in a bid to control interstate movement of people. Regular screening of air, train and bus passengers will also be done. Also, private vehicles will be properly checked at the border checkpost. Further, pass will be mandatory for going out of the state. Passes can be taken from the offices of collector, SP, commissioner, DSP, SDM or respective police station. Immediate passes can be taken from additional counters at the airport, railway stations and bus stands. It is to be noted that those who have valid tickets for travel up to July 12th do not require any separate pass. Further, passes are not mandatory in emergency services. Several states announced lockdown for the next few days to contain the spread of COVID-19. Complete lockdown for Monday and Tuesday has been announced in Shillong. The Meghalaya government on Saturday announced a 2-day total lockdown in the capital Shillong from Monday after the state reported the highest single-day spike of 76 COVID-19 cases. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said that the decision was taken to contain the spread of COVID-19, besides ensuring behavioral changes among the citizens to follow COVID-19 related guidelines. While the lockdown has been extended in Itanagar till 20th of July, the Arunachal Pradesh government on Saturday extended the lockdown in the capital complex for another week till 20th of July in view of the spurt in COVID-19 cases in the region. The state cabinet, chaired by Chief Minister Pema Khandu, took the decision to extend the total lockdown in the capital region till 5 a.m. on July 20th. During the period, intensive surveillance will be carried on at C, E and F sector, Nahariagun. Contact tracing will also be intensified during this period. The lockdown will also see all the frontline workers from various departments undergo COVID-19 tests. The Nagaland government has decided to extend the ongoing lockdown in the state till July 31st and charge fee for COVID-19 tests and stay at quarantine centers at a later stage. The ongoing lockdown in the state, which was supposed to be lifted on July 16th, has been extended for another 15 days at a meeting of the high-powered Committee on COVID-19. In view of the increase in number of COVID-19 positive cases in Guwahati city and other parts of Kamrup district, the state government has extended lockdown in all the areas of Kamrup district till 19th of July. It is to be mentioned here that the 14-day lockdown imposed in the district was supposed to end today. Madhya Pradesh government will enforce a complete lockdown across the state on Sundays from today, and only essential services will be allowed. The state government has also decided to increase vigil in border districts, claiming the spike in COVID-19 cases has been caused due to entry of people from adjoining states. With a spike in COVID-19 cases, Karnataka government has announced complete lockdown in Bangalore urban and rural for a week from 14 July to 22nd July. Detailed guidelines in this regard will be issued on Monday. During the lockdown period, supply of essential commodities like groceries, vegetables, fruits, milk, medicines will continue uninterrupted, and MBBS postgraduate examinations will be conducted as per schedule. A group of volunteers in Bangalore have come forward with support to the government and help COVID-19 patients recover by setting up an oxygen bank, which is proving to be a lifeline to save symptomatic patients who need emergency care at home. The oxygen bank provides oxygen cylinders free of cost depending on doctors' prescriptions and patients' requirement. The caretakers of the patients are even trained to regulate oxygen supply to the patients. The group of volunteers, along with several mosque trusts, have pooled in together to provide this service. They also provide ambulance with no cost to help the needy. The oxygen bank is branched out across the city to help easy access to oxygen cylinders. Also, Karnataka government has issued guidelines to treat asymptomatic patients at home, and family members are dependent on oxygen cylinders. Now, this oxygen bank is also helping hospitals which have no oxygenated beds to treat COVID-19 cases. On the 166th Foundation Day of Central Public Works Department today, Director General of the department, V.K. Jaiswal, has congratulated the nation and said that they have built many schools, colleges and played a vital role in the development of Northeast regions. He further added that CPWD is committed towards Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Congratulations on 166th CPWD Day. We provide services from concept to completion. We have been doing buildings for schools, colleges, hospitals, even border infrastructure, and we have contributed in the development of northeastern region also. We are committed to Atmanirbhar Bharat.
As India and China attempt to lower the weeks of border tension in eastern Ladakh, Union Minister for External Affairs Dr. S. Jaishankar has said that de-escalation and disengagement of troops at the LAC Ladakh border by India and China is a work in progress. He was talking during a video interactive session at the India Global Week. His comments came only a day after India and China held another round of joint secretary-level talks where both sides agreed to push ahead with complete disengagement of troops in eastern Ladakh in a timely manner for the restoration of peace and tranquility. The foreign minister also discussed India's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. He said that India's multi-pronged approach to handle COVID-19 has enabled it to remain low in terms of fatality rate. He also talked about changing geopolitical world order and India's relationship with its key allies in the post-COVID world. Let's get to an update on the flood situation. The prevailing flood situation in Assam is deteriorating as Brahmaputra and its tributaries are flowing above the danger level due to incessant rainfall in most parts of the state since last 2 days. 20 out of 33 districts and 49 revenue circles are inundated with flood water. With 2 more deaths reported in the last 24 hours, the total death toll this flood season has reached 42. Over 6 lakh people have been affected by the deluge so far. Dhemaji is the worst hit district with 1,28,996 people affected, followed by Barpeta with 1,28,535. Over 46,000 hectares of cropped area is submerged. More than 8,400 inmates are taking shelter at 92 relief camps and centers opened up by the district administration. Relief and rescue operations are underway and 270 persons have been evacuated in the last 24 hours by SDRF, NDRF and local people. Embankments and bridges in many districts have been damaged. In Bihar, many rivers are in spate owing to the incessant rainfall in the catchment areas. After over 2 lakh cusecs of water was released from Kosi Barrage, water level in several rivers in North Bihar crossed the danger mark following heavy to very heavy rainfall in Terai region of Nepal and districts along the foothills of the Himalayas in Bihar over the last 2 to 3 days. Due to this, alert has been sounded in Champaran district. Meanwhile, Patna Meteorological Center maintained a yellow alert for thunderstorm with lightning over the next 2 days. IMD has predicted isolated, extremely heavy rainfall over Bihar today. Administration is prepared to deal with the situation. 61 shelter homes and 118 other locations have been identified for relief work. In a big success, the National Investigation Agency detained 2 key accused in Kerala gold smuggling case, Swapna Suresh and Sandeep Nair from Bengaluru yesterday night. According to NIA, both the accused are being questioned and they might soon be arrested. Initial probe has revealed that gold smuggled into India may be used to fund terror activities against India. NIA said, considering the national security angle, the Ministry of Home Affairs had ordered NIA to take up the investigation. A case has been registered under Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. On July 5th, 30 kilograms of 24-carat gold worth rupees 14.82 crore was seized at Trivandrum International Airport by the Customs Preventive Commissionerate, Kochi. The consignment was found camouflaged in diplomatic baggage from the UAE that is exempted from inspection as per the Vienna Convention. The United Nations Security Council on Sunday approved aid deliveries to Syria through one border crossing from Turkey a day after its authorization for the 6-year-long humanitarian operation ended. The United Nations described the aid delivered from Turkey as a lifeline for Syrians in the country's northwest. The 15-member council had been deadlocked, with most members pitted against Syrian allies Russia and China, which abstained on Saturday in the council's 5th vote this week on the issue. The council members had also been split on whether to renew authorization for 6 months or 1 year. The short resolution finally adopted on Saturday, which was drafted by Germany and Belgium, simply authorized one crossing for 1 year. 12 members voted in favor, while the Dominican Republic also abstained. The successful vote came after 2 failed votes on Russian proposals and 2 vetoes by Russia and China of the resolutions drafted by Germany and Belgium. A quick update on the global situation on COVID-19. The coronavirus has claimed the lives of over 5.64 lakh people worldwide, while over 1.26 crore have contacted the infection so far. With more than 32.43 lakh cases and over 1.34 lakh deaths, the US continues to be the world's worst affected country in terms of infections and fatalities. Brazil comes in at the second position with over 18.39 lakh infections and 71,469 deaths. Talking of the death toll worldwide, US and Brazil are followed by United Kingdom with 44,883 fatalities, further followed by Italy, Mexico and France. United States President Donald Trump, who has previously avoided wearing a mask in the public even as COVID-19 pandemic spread, finally wore one on Saturday at a military medical facility outside Washington, where he met injured soldiers and frontline healthcare workers. At the medical facility, Trump walked by media gathered wearing a navy blue mask emblazoned with a presidential seal embossed in gold. The visit to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center marked Trump's first public appearance with a mask since the virus began to tighten its clutches around the United States. In the U.S., new cases of COVID-19 rose by 69,000, which has set a record for the third consecutive day. A total of 9 U.S. states, Alaska, Georgia, Idaho, Iowa, Louisiana, Montana, Ohio, Utah and other states reported. And from here we get you live visuals of Home Minister Amit Shah, who has reached CISF camp in Gurugram to inaugurate the All India Tree Plantation campaign there. We'll get you the visuals live from there. And as we speak, we see Home Minister Amit Shah reach the campus and a plantation drive will be conducted here. This drive is taking place in Gurugram, NCR region, and here we see Home Minister wearing a face mask and adhering to the norms of social distancing. A plantation drive being conducted by Home Minister Amit Shah in Gurugram. To get us more on that, our correspondent Neeraj is joining us. Neeraj, get us more on this plantation drive. We are showing the visuals of Home Minister Amit Shah planting a sapling at the campus in Gurugram. Get us more on that.
क्योंकि एक बड़ा अभियान है जो सीआरपीएफ चला रही है पूरे देश भर में, और इसके साथ साथ ही सीआरपीएफ के साथ जो दूसरे जो बल हैं, चाहे हम आईटीबीपी की बात करें, एनएससी की बात करें, एसएसबी की बात करें, असम राइफल्स की बात करें, तो पूरे देश भर के अंदर ये एक जो ड्राइव है वो चलाई जा रही है। और लक्ष्य ये है कि जुलाई के आखिर तक सभी फोर्स मिलाकर देश भर में 1,33,00,000 से ज्यादा जो पौधे हैं, पेड़ हैं, वो लगाएं ताकि इस धरती को हरा भरा किया जाए। क्योंकि जिस तरीके से लगातार प्रदूषण बढ़ रहा है, जिस तरीके से हमारे आसपास का वातावरण है, तो उस स्थिति में जो पेड़ हैं उनका लगाया जाना बेहद जरूरी है। अगर हम सीआरपीएफ की भी बात करें तो सीआरपीएफ ने अभी तक 20 लाख के करीब, इसी अगर हम जुलाई में बात करें तो 20 लाख के करीब जो पौधे हैं वो अभी तक सीआरपीएफ लगा चुकी है। इसके साथ साथ ही जुलाई के आखिरी तक 30 लाख के करीब जो प्लांटेशन है वो सीआरपीएफ के जो लोग हैं वो देश भर में अलग अलग की यूनिट हैं वो भी कर लेंगे। तो आज